Arian, I have a question to ask you about maybe getting back out on the field, putting the cleats back on. Would you have any interest? Wait, you didn't let me finish.
You're right. I did
in
not.
becoming a referee.
An NFL referee?
Yeah.
That might be fun.
I think it would. You don't hear of players transitioning into being referees, especially not professional ones. But
didn't Richard Jefferson did in the NBA, didn't he?
He looks like a ref.
I think he did.
They let him do it in like a summer league game or something. But he's on TV. Okay. I don't know if he's trying to do that like for real.
Yeah, I remember him doing some trying, but I don't think anybody's done it for real. Because that'd be fun as shit.
I think the players would know better because they've been in that position. They've been on the field. They'd probably have some insight that other refs wouldn't have. You'd be able to.
I would never. I'm just saying right now, they're probably not going to hire me because I'm saying this right now. I would never throw a personal foul flag. If you're fighting, I'm just going to break the shit up. If you talk funky to me, I'm just going to talk shit back. If you bump me, I'm just like, hey, watch yourself, player. Like, I might bump you back, but I'm never throwing that flag. I'm not never.
It's a different sport. But who was it on the Warriors the other day who got a tech for? They call a foul.
Probably Draymond.
It wasn't. It was. I don't want to say the name if it's wrong. It might have been Jordan Poole or somebody. I forget. But they call a foul. He gives the ref a bounce pass. Very, just bounces the ball to the ref. And I guess the ref thought he threw it a little too hard or too low or something, and he calls a technical foul. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen.
That was Jordan Poole.
Okay, that's who I thought it was.
Poole whistled for odd technical foul on bounce pass to ref.
He was literally just giving him the ball.
Oh, yeah. A lot of refs are soft, dog. A lot of refs are just like little baby cries, man. Like, fuck out of here, dog. Like, you playing a sport with, like, men who dedicate their lives to this shit. It's going to be emotional. Some shit, they going to say some crazy shit. Just take it. Or don't sign up for that shit. Get the fuck out of here. I hate that
It's like
shit.
when teachers feel like they're getting disrespected, but it wasn't, and they just, get you in trouble for some shit. Same thing with refs. Even
I don't know if I can co-sign that one. I don't know.
No, but
kids are assholes. I was an asshole.
I'm watching the clip right now. That's an awful call. That might be one of the worst calls I've ever seen. How awesome would it be though to see Arian in the stripes and like a running back breaks free and they run to the end zone and Arian sprinting down the sidelines faster than they are?
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
We should get you involved. I'm sure the NFL would be down to have like Arian go to ref school, try to work your way. That'd be a great series if we did a video series on Arian. Yeah. Arian becomes what position of ref would you want to be?
Whatever the ones on the sideline.
Line judge?
Line judge, side judge?
Yeah, probably that. Yeah, 'cause I'm definitely not gonna be over the ball. Hell no, that's too much. I just want to be on the side, chilling. I want to hear the coach in my ear. I'll talk shit back to the coach if he talks shit to me.
Now, who sometimes needs or will let do like celebrity refs and stuff like that are spring games at colleges.
Yeah.
So maybe if we knew of a college where maybe we knew a couple people who could maybe facilitate something like that, maybe that could be a good place to start.
JMU. The vaunted JMU spring game, the purple and the gold.
That could be good. Is that?
I think I'm going to go to the spring game this year, Big T.
Hell yeah.
Josh Dobbs, the quarterback.
Yeah.
He texted me and said he is having like a golf tournament. He has like an annual golf tournament. So I told him I was going to check the schedule. I did check the schedule. It looks like I'm free, and a couple of the homies pulling up, so I might pull up.
Nice.
We should definitely get you involved to a certain extent as referee, though. That would be amazing.
I think we're going to find out that it's a lot more tight-knit, buttoned up than we think.
Billy's right. Respect the badge.
No. I think it's going to be like they don't want anybody because refs are weird. Why are they part-time? How do they get selected? A lot of nepotism there.
Probably.
Where do they
definitely
hide
nepotism. Some guys have to work their way up, go through high school, then college, then professional. Although I feel like a lot of college refs just stay in the college game.
NFL refs.
Hey, Billy, do you know who Eddie Bravo is?
Eddie Bravo? Johnny Bravo. Eddie Bravo. Oh, is he the jiu-jitsu guy on Rogan?
Yes, he is the jiu-jitsu guy on Rogan.
Yeah.
You are walking in his footsteps. Not with jiu-jitsu.
Could be.
But with what?
It just, I mean, a lot of it's a bit, but it's just, any conspiracy, he just wants to feed, at any cost. Anything.
Hey, you're the script guy.
Yeah,
you're
actually,
the script guy.
I don't think
it's
the
a
NFL
script.
they might hesitate to give you a position.
Yeah, you're the script guy over there.
That's PFT, man. I took a bullet for him. I'm still waiting on compensation for that debacle.
It would be funny though if you got into like being an actual NFL ref, and then every time somebody was mad at you for anything, they've got that long clip that they can put out there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, they will definitely never hire me as an NFL ref. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Maybe college ref. Maybe Aaron could be a college ref. I just think it'd be interesting to see how it goes. I kind of agree with Billy's point. Well, no, this wasn't really the point he was making, but I think that refereeing games is a lot harder than we give them credit for. I think the game
it's super
it moves
hard.
so quickly, and they're watching it, and we get to watch it in slow mo, and so you see all the small details. That shit must be impossible to do in real time. Like, see if a wide receiver got 2 feet down as they're making a catch on the sideline. That shit's got to be really hard to do.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, I mean, there's so many different positions, so you have to watch for holding by 5 different guys, 6 different guys in offsides. There's so many different infractions. This shit is not easy though. Like I remember one time I reffed an intramural basketball game when I was in college. I was reffing an intramural basketball game, and sometimes I just forget I was the ref, and I just ended up watching. And they were like, "Come on, ref, call it." And I was like, "You're right, that was a foul, but it's too late now. I can't call it." It's just like you just forget that aspect of it. It's like it's not easy, man. Seeing all that shit, it's a lot going on.
I mean, you could call a play. I mean, you could call a penalty on every single play.
Probably,
like if you could look back intricately, and that's why it's kind of like, it's like, when are they going to call the penalty? I feel like there's like stuff we don't know about that goes into prepping for games for refs, where they're like, okay, today we're calling this, today we're calling that. If we see this in the fourth quarter, we got to call it because of this thing from last week.
Nah, they don't. No, they don't do that. They emphasize shit. They get shit handed down from the league office, and we get word of this. So like they'll emphasize, hey, we have an influx of holding calls in this particular situation. We have to emphasize this. Like they have it like that. And I think I've already said it. Like, so like we'll have like, they have crews. So like you end up knowing the crew. Like you see people and they all ref together, and they have tendencies, and you know those tendencies. It's like they have a higher defensive pass interference tendency. These guys call offensive pass interference way more than any other. And so like you start to know that kind of stuff. But they do have emphasis that come down from the league. But they're not like, we're gonna call this more. That would be scripted.
Yeah, I once reffed a youth lacrosse game, and I was gonna like going into it. I was like, I want to let the boys play, and it really devolved really fast.
Yeah.
So there is merit to Law and Order.
You were players ref.
I was like, yeah, slash, just let them at it. Like, if you want to do a hard hit, but then like once they realized that I wasn't calling shit, they like the boys got after it, and I had to like reestablish the game. Like I was like, whoa, like people like it devolves much faster than you think. From my limited ref standpoint.
I would love to see that.
Man, they call it ref, like, man, the fuck up.
I was literally.
It wasn't that hard. Let's go. I play the game.
I got into a couple altercations with some intramural basketball refs in my time at the University of Tennessee.
Yeah, were you banned?
No. I do think I had one technical called one time, which was bullshit, because at the end of the season, they had this sportsmanship rating that, like, it affected your playoff seeding if you had a technical foul called on you during the season. It was a whole thing. But they were terrible for the most part. One of them was one of my best friends who would intentionally officiate me like I was Shaq. I mean, it was nonsense. I could get hit in the face and he wouldn't call anything.
Just backing people down?
Oh, I mean, it was there were no fouls unless I was on defense. Then there were fouls.
But you were known as a problem at the university.
I'm sure in the intramural ref group chat, my name was brought up. Yes.
That's awesome. That's all. I would love to tee you up.
I'm sure.
Solid.
Technical.
Yeah, big technical is
You
what
should
they
talk
call
to
it.
Ben Locke. He did too.
Bin Laden?
Ben Locke.
Oh yeah.
I was a referee for youth soccer when I was a kid, and I was not to brag, got 100% on my ref qualification test, so I know every rule that there is. But I don't know if I should tell this story.
Well, you've already started telling it.
Okay, I'll tell it. The guy that was in charge of scheduling all the the like different games with all the different refs in my hometown, I would work with him frequently as a linesman. He'd be the head referee, and I worked with him for probably, I don't know, 2-3 years between the age of probably 12 to 14, 13 to 15, and then he had to resign because he got arrested for child pornography. And he never put the moves on me. So, like, what am I? Am I chopped liver over here?
Oh, man, shut your ass up.
He never acted inappropriate towards me.
What the
And then that I had to be like, well, maybe I need to hit the weight room. I don't know.
dude? That's
When you said you shouldn't tell the story, what you meant was you shouldn't tell the joke.
Yeah, probably.
Man.
He was also in the CIA, and he did like the child porn stuff on a CIA computer. Not a great idea.
That's an all-time moron move, for sure.
I guess he wanted to get caught to a certain extent.
You'd have to.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was bad. Maybe I shouldn't have told that story.
No, the story was fine.
Anyways,